shots. That one in and out of the hands of Moody. And Maxey, 29 points a game, missing that three. And you see the Sixers getting on the glass, but unable to save it. Podziemski, the trail three. And Brandon really been struggling shooting threes.
And they had 28 second chance points. They outscored the Clippers by 24 from behind the three-point line. But they essentially won that game in the first quarter. That's what can happen if you don't bring the force.
Podziemski denied at the rim
From the start.
Nick Nurse won that title in Toronto, beating the Warriors. And even though Steph is not playing, Nick Nurse has two men guarding him on the bench. That's what Toronto did that whole series. And Dominic Barlow, what a story for 14 years.
If you watch him, he'll do his work early and box you out sometimes. He's just trying to get inside position.
Moody for three. Second best three-point shooter in the entire league in January.
Andre Drummond is out there for one reason. Offensive rebounds.
Al Horford catch and shoot. And he rainbows in a triple.
He got a great chance to go in. That one almost... Drummond was cheating off of him. You can't do that.
Really, from Christmas on, Al Horford has been spectacular. Oubre lasering in a three. Oubre 38% on the year.
You can turn the ball over, especially against a team that's 9th in opponent turnovers. Warriors are 4th, though, in opponent turnovers, so you got to get active with your hands and force something.
Spencer, off back iron there. Will Richard coming up with the offensive rebound. Anthony Melton's first playing time. He and Horford have been excellent as a tandem. And Draymond hitting the three.
Okay, so now he's hit one. Andre Drummond was... He can show and go the next one if he wants to. Get inside, score for himself, or make a play. There's another double team. They want to keep Tyrese Maxey all the way out of this game.
Great time to set up a relocating Maxey. That's a very difficult shot. That's Maxey's so good. He's 0 for 3, and the Warriors are making life difficult. Horford has made 2 threes here in the first.
And transition, early offense before the defense is set. You see guys were kind of stuck in the paint there, and they just swung it over to Al Horford. He had an opening.
Yeah, 9 of the 10 Warriors shots are threes. And 5 of 9. Oubre hitting another three.
When they're at their best, they're moving the ball too.
Oubre averaging 14 a game. Spencer, he's not going to turn it over.
Got footwork like a ballerina.
Drummond. And create space and quick post. Don't just give away a foul. Now, if you're going to foul Drummond, he's not a great free thrower, but that time, post went straight up and bothered him on the shot. Buddy Hield cutting. Will Richard for three. With Oubre flying at him, and he made it anyway.
You get the initial drive in there. Now you're making the defense work. You're moving the ball side. Grimes can a little bit too. They got a really good stable of guards. I said this last time Warriors played them.
Santos not settling for the three. That Spencer touch pass. Quentin post three. How pretty is that? Great Warrior ball movement. Just like Steph Curry. I can't think of a more diametrically opposite player in the NBA wearing 30.
Yeah, that's true.
Quentin post. Banked it home.
He's saying, look, it doesn't matter if I called it. Just backpedal like you meant to do it.
So post has 8.
It's a different thing when you got to get back and move your feet for a dynamic player like him to attack you.
Last 4 games, Philly 504 points. Lennon mentioned how good they were offensively in January. Bona's got a steal, and Bona's got a dunk.
So this quarter has started out in the worst way possible. You got 9 turnovers. Really fundamental, though. But Grimes tried to go at him. He's trying to go ISO there. He just reached in. He's got some quick hands. They make the play on the other side. Any fast break points you can get, it's a sigh of relief.
Nick Nurse is like, hey, we're building the lead without Maxey in the game as Edgecombe buries the 3.
Well, Maxey, when he took his time, he saw he had a little bit of space there. Go ahead and make a quick move. Don't mess around with it too much. Get by your man. See what you have. You have a little floater.
10 Warriors have scored. No problem with the shooting percentage. It's just getting shots up. The way this team's shooting threes as Grimes buries another one.
He's a better shooter than his percentage. He's 34% from three-point range.
Hung on iron.
Danger zone right now. They're trying to extend the lead out even more.
And Grimes will back up and launch another 3. The Warriors let Spencer with Bona on him. Shot clock at 3. And Pat with a wing jumper off iron post with the rebound.
Yeah, they're not getting the same type of movement. Let that ball movement create an advantage, create some angles to the basket, create some long closeouts so you can drive. There you go.
Here's Santos to beat the shot clock buzzer. Gee for 3. He's coming off back-to-back 16-point games, both season high. Oubre with Moody knocking it away, got it back to a strong left hand. Couldn't finish there. So if you're not having fouls, what I like is it's very consistent. Little bump and grind tonight. That's fine. And Moody for 3.
The Warriors have had a lot of success in transition. You had a defender fall over, push it.
Al Horford missing that hook.
Well, Al Horford had the mentality you're looking for, which is to go inside after you missed a bunch of threes.
Actually getting it back now. He's got Horford on a switch. 2 men were lurking there. Coming on the kick out. Oubre for 3. And so this is just like the run that began the second quarter. The Warriors were all the way back in the game, and then, Shaq and Iverson now are running Reebok.
They are. Well, Iverson's got a lifetime deal with Reebok.
Santos off the Melton delivery, and there's the first bucket of the third for the Warriors.
Well, that has been the problem.
Edge going with the shot clock at 3. From the elbow, the fadeaway. Pat Spencer could not have played him any better than that.
And Draymond kept drumming off the glass by himself.
Draymond an open 3. Okay. It all started inside out, and then that was the first team foul of the quarter. Clock at 7. Okay, now wait a minute. Melton hit the deck there. Pat Spencer to beat the buzzer and hit the 3.
Melton got knocked over, threw a bullet pass from his backside.
That's the new play. Get knocked down by Pat.
Pat Spencer was ready for it. Give him credit.
Grimes on the sideline. Shot clock at 12. Edgecombe's been the hot man for 3, and he got it. VJ Edgecombe, he was 1 of 11 last night.
Show and go.
He's Santos. Drawing kicks, but it doesn't work if you're not making the threes. The Warriors now 13 of 35 from deep.
It's not a terrible percentage, but you're just missing opportunities to drive. You made it 3. Well, when they go,
actually a great bar bet outside of the Bay Area. You say, which franchise has the 3rd most titles in NBA history? Nobody guesses the Warriors.
Yeah.
Watford.
Warriors in the zone again.
10-second game shot clock difference. Oubre the corner 3.
He's just ready. Looking at Key Santos is kind of in between.
And then Watford putting it up and in.
This is a game for their others. Tyrese Maxey saying, hey, you guys go ahead and take care of business.
This is their biggest lead for Philly. Rudy out of the corner. Drop it in to 3.
You're going to need more of that. You got to do something to be able to run so you can feel good about yourself. See something go in.
Grimes missing there, and Melton will track that down.
See if you can make something happen here.
Bringing it around to Pajemski. Bottoms of 3.
Yeah, because they kind of went for the steal in the backcourt there. D'Anthony Melton had to step on his guy. Drummond had an angle to the basket. Kind of an acrobatic finish.
Draymond broke the paint. Moody's got the open 3. Moses is 4 of 8 from deep. That's all the Warriors have shot for the whole second half, basically. Edgecombe going to work on Buddy Hield with a shot clock at 7. And Barlow the open 3.
Yeah, they're giving that up because Draymond is basically showing help on the strong